So as reported on the channel, we know that the MCU Spider-Man 4 movie is currently facing script issues and doesn't really look like it's going to what Marvel thought it was going to be. Again, there's a new report that has come out right now that does say that the script for Spider-Man 4 is still being rewritten, and this is all being reported by Daniel RPK. And this is super concerning, considering the film is supposed to come out like middle of 2026. You would think that this film is going to start filming probably in a couple months, and they don't even have a script that is looking like it is being ready. Again, I'm not exactly too sure what is going on here, but we do know that Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal are reportedly under a ton of pressure as they believe they need to make Spider-Man 4 bigger and better than Spider-Man No Way Home. And look, usually I would say that a movie doesn't always have to be this bigger movie to be better, right? But with how they've talked about this being a bridge movie of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, you kind of have to have this movie be bigger, and it's probably going to be more of a multiversal film like we've heard, just because how are you going to have a grounded movie in the middle of these two massive multiversal Marvel movies in the multiversal saga? Again, it doesn't make any sense, and that's why they are legitimately struggling and can't come up with a genuine script idea. Again, Daniel RPK, interestingly enough, did confirm that Scorpion and Shocker were two major villains that were in the original script that has now been scrapped. So, will the Scorpion and will Shocker return in Spider-Man 4? I'm not exactly too sure, and it's really hard to see now where this movie is going. Again, from the most recent leaks, it does look like we're going to be getting symbiotes in this film, which I think is actually perfect and makes a whole lot of sense. Again, I've said it before, I think we can have symbiotes without them needing to do this massive Venom story and all of these type of things, right? I think it would be cool if maybe in the end of Doomsday, he gets the symbiote suit. In Spider-Man 4, he's got the symbiote suit and maybe symbiotes are in it or something like that. And then you have Secret Wars, it keeps elevating, and then maybe he takes it off in Spider-Man 5, and that's where the Venom story comes in. Again, I think to have a good symbiote story and a good Venom story nowadays, you have to make it long, and it has to be over a couple movies. The knock on Spider-Man 3, which I still love to this day, but the knock by people is there's not enough Venom and not enough symbiote in that story. It's too short. It needed to be much bigger. Then Marvel Spider-Man 2 had about 10 hours of symbiote story, and even that wasn't big enough for people, and people wanted more. So I think if you bring the symbiotes into live action, you have to have them over multiple movies. Scorpion and Shocker are interesting because I think the Scorpion would be cool to be a villain of Spider-Man 4, especially if these guys are hired by Kingpin and Kingpin is maybe the main villain of this movie and hiring him and Shocker to go against Spider-Man. But even I'm still doubtful on that. I still don't know what the direction is of this, and I'm hoping to be really surprised and that this movie is going to be absolutely solid. But just from everything we've heard, all the reports and news and whatnot, it does seem like they're in development hell with this at the moment, and they really don't know where to go next. And this is super concerning because I think some reports have even said they have to have this script done in like a month or two, and they are rewriting it. They are in the middle of rewriting this script, and they could get to the end of it and be like, we don't even like this script and we need to rewrite it again. Oh my god. And yeah, it is a weird scenario right now for Marvel Spider-Man 4. It is in a very sticky spot, a very weird situation, and I'm not even too sure how they're all going to handle this. So I'm very interested to see. Of course, again, I'd very much like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. What are you guys thinking about Electro and Shocker being in the original script, and could they still be in the new one? I'm going to very much like to know. Subscribe to my sports channel, MIRO/Long Channels, which will be getting linked down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.